Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I am bringing you a lower body box burn. We are going to be using the Pilates box throughout today's workout. Today's workout is going to be a little bit different where we're not going to be counting reps. We're going to go more for timed segments. So challenging our endurance and our strength all at the same time. Today's setup to start is all of our springs are going to be unattached and our carriage is going to be all the way towards our risers and our tower. We're going to start with the short box on, foot bar up in its normal position, and my straps are underneath where they are readily accessible when we come to strap work. So once you have everything set up, ready to go, I'll meet you on the reformer. All right, find yourself sitting. Balls of your feet are planted on the ground. Shoulders are back and down. Abs are in. This is going to be our first set. This is going to be a minute long. So once you're ready, you're going to ground your feet. You're going to come up. You're going to stand. And then you're going to sit yourself down, squat down, and stand yourself up. So we're beginning with full body work here, getting ourselves ready to move. I want you to come all the way down to that carriage mat, getting into that deep squat, sitting yourself down. Really press through those balls of the feet, activate those glutes as you come to the top. 20 seconds left. For 6, this will be your last one. Come on down. Now come up just a little bit, little pulses here. We have 30-second pulses. Just pulse it up and down, low squat, stay deep. Breathe it out, use that breath, keep that core and rib cage connected. Ten seconds, breathe it out. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it all the way up. Great job. Body should be ready to work. We're going to come in. We're going to close that carriage. We are coming to one heavy spring or extra heavy spring. I'm going onto my green spring. You can go onto a red if you don't have a green spring. We're going to come down on our knees. Right foot coming to the foot bar, the ball of the foot. Left knee stays down. Once you're ready, abs are pulled in, hips are square to the carriage mat. You're going to extend yourself out, resist yourself in. So you want to come all the way in. You're trying to keep those hips square. Your shoulders are away from your ears. The abs are pulled in. You have a strong line from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Really feeling yourself lengthen. As you come in, feeling that glute contract. Extend it out, resist it in. So challenging just a little bit heavier of a weight here. We have 10 seconds. We're going to go into a double foot plank. So we're going to bring our left foot up to the foot bar. Last time you come out, hold it here. Left foot comes up, hold this plank 30 seconds. Strong plank. Stay out of the shoulders, abs are pulled in. Elbows are underneath the shoulders, squeezing the glutes, holding. We have 15 seconds. Then the right knee is going to come down. Your left knee is going to start pushing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. Press and extend. Again, you're making sure that those hips are square. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are away. Gaze is over the tip of your nose, trying to keep your neck in a nice extension. Halfway through. Challenging the endurance today. 15 seconds. We're gonna come back up to that double leg plank, but this time we're gonna bend both knees in and out for 30 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, next time you're out long, hold it there. Right leg comes up. Tuck both knees, push it out. We have 30 seconds here. Just try to stay low as you can. Ten seconds, breathe it out. Remember, your breath is a tool. Use it the way you need to. Last one, come all the way in and give yourself a moment. Excellent job. Come into child's pose. And let's go ahead. We are going to be changing that spring now. I'm going to be taking off that heavy spring, coming to one blue spring, taking off that heavy. This is where we're going to need our strap. So I'm going to take my left hip, put it onto the box. Left hand is going to reach down, grab the strap. Left hand is also going to come to the shoulder block. Now my left hip is coming towards the edge of the box. We're going to take this strap. It's coming onto our top leg. Once you have that strap on your top leg, you're gonna find yourself in a side lying position. So your hip's gonna wanna roll back. You wanna keep it in line towards the foot bar. Extend that foot, you're stepping on that foot bar. Once you're ready, soft bend in that stabilizing arm. We're gonna begin lifting the leg and lowering the leg. So working the outer thigh here, lowering and lifting. You're staying strong through your side body. Your obliques are pulled in. You're lifting and lowering. Just working into your range of motion. Flex that foot, stepping on to that foot bar. We have 15 seconds. Last 5 seconds here, then we're gonna start bending that knee in and extending. Last one, when the leg is lifted, press it in, extend it out, step on the foot bar, pull it in. Doing a minute here as well. Really elongating every time you step. Feel that body grow, lengthen as you step on that foot bar. Still micro bend in that supporting, stabilizing side. Always feel free to put your hand on the box. Ooh, feel that glute turning on. We have 10 seconds. We're gonna go into little circles. Next time your foot is long, hold it long. Elongate it from that hip. Little circles towards the front. Not doing reps, we're doing time here. It's 30 seconds to the front, 30 seconds to the back. You're trying to stay long, stay out of that shoulder. Shakes are starting. 5 seconds, then we're gonna reverse it. Last one, ooh, hold it, let's reverse, 30 seconds. Breathe it out. We're almost there. However you need to use the breath, stay long out of that side body. I'm gonna use my hand, I'm getting tired. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bend that knee in and carefully take that strap off. Go ahead, take that strap to the side of your reformer. We are carefully gonna come up. Whoa, and let's go ahead, give ourselves a figure 4. My hip is so tight I can't even bring it up. This is my bad hip, so I'm glad I have that one done with. And then once you're ready, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So coming over now onto my right hip, I'm gonna grab my strap down into the well. My right hand is coming on to the shoulder block, onto the headrest. I'm gonna put my long loop on my top leg, and then I am gonna situate my body. So I'm gonna find my hip on that box, side lying, long leg out of the foot, and here we go. Micro bend in that stabilizing arm, lowering and lifting. So you want to try not to roll towards the front, roll towards the back. Think about really stepping on to that foot bar, stamping your foot down. Halfway there. Keep those obliques pulled in, strong side body. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna start with those knee bends. Last two. Here we go. Leg is lifted, bend it in, extend it out, step on that foot bar. Pull it in. Stay strong through that side body. Try not to roll forward. Try not to roll backwards. Use your hand to help support you if you need to. Try not to lock out that stabilizing arm. Try to keep the knee in line with the other hip. Hips in line, knees in line. 20 seconds, we're almost there. Squeeze the glute every time you extend. This will be your last one. You're gonna hold it long. Here we go for those circles. Reach. Little tiny circles. Take your time. Try not to roll towards the front. I caught myself in the mirror. For 10 seconds. We're gonna reverse those circles, go backwards. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles, getting really sloppy. Try to stay strong. Use the hands to support you. Breathe it out, use the breath. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it on in. Hit that hip and carefully hang that strap to the side. Straps are over to the side for a reason, as we will be moving our box. Go ahead, sit up, give yourself a figure 4 here. Just give yourself a moment. My hips are really tight today. All right, once you're ready, we're gonna come off of that box for a moment, and we are going to be dropping down our foot bars. Once you drop down your foot bar, you want it completely out of the way, and then we are gonna kneel back on our carriage, but this time I want you to come up all the way on your carriage. I want you to take your hands onto the rail, and then I want you to hold on either to your tower or your risers. Now, once you're holding on to your tower or your risers, I want you to shimmy your hips back so the crease of your hips are right at the edge of the box. Now, you're gonna hold your hands or the risers, you're gonna hold your hands around the risers or the tower. Your crease of the hips is at the edge of the box. From here, you're going to extend your legs long, coming into some back body work, some more prone work here. Now, I want you to open your legs a little bit wider than the reformer, and this is why our pelvis is at the edge of the box here. So I want you to bring your legs all the way down as far as you can. Try to touch the floor with your toes. Lift. Again, drop the legs all the way down to a diagonal. Feet are externally rotated. Press it out and lift, coming into those glute squeezes. We're doing these for a minute. Remember, take your time, squeeze, lengthen. See my legs going at different directions. One's higher than the other, so trying to keep them equally spaced. Stay out of those shoulders as well. Upper body is just supporting you. We have 10 seconds. Remember, try not to look up. Stare over your nose for 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it up, bring the legs together. We're just going to swim those legs. Just swim them 30 seconds here. Breathe it out. Upper body is quiet. You're just fluttering those legs. Can you pick up the pace? Getting that back body work in, squeezing through those glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come on in. Carefully let yourself go. Walk yourself back. Bring your hands up and go ahead, sit yourself down into child's pose for a quick moment. Keeping that foot bar down, this is where we're going to now take our box and we are going to transition our box closer to the tower. So our box is coming across our rails. So you want to make sure that your box is supported across the rails and that it is stable. Now you might have to make some minor adjustments according to your machine, but my headrest is going to go up. Okay, so then I'm going to come to a kneeling position on this box. So we are in a tabletop position. Your abs are going to be pulled in, your shoulders are drawn back, down your back, in your back pockets. Outside leg, so for me that's my right leg, is coming out long. Square the hips to the box underneath you. We're going to externally rotate the hip over to the side, touch the shoulder block, and bring it back. I'm going to turn my timer on, and we're bringing it lateral, bringing it out to the side, opening the hip, and bringing it back square to the box underneath us. So getting hip mobility work in here, out to the side, bringing it back underneath us. "30 seconds. Keep those abs pulled in, shoulders are away in your back pockets. You're strong through your upper body. Splay those fingers if you feel it in your wrist. You can also come down to your elbows. 10 seconds, and then we're going to hold it by the shoulder block. Next time your foot is by the shoulder block, I want you to hold it there. You're going to lift and lower. We have 30 seconds here. Try not to hike the other hip. Just work within your own range. Micro bend in those supporting arms. Abs are pulled in. Use that breath. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring that knee in and give yourself a moment. All right, we're going to take that outside foot, the same foot we just worked. So for me, that's my right leg. We're going to bring it to the headrest. Once it's on the headrest, we're going to come, kneel ourselves up, standing tall. Heel, Now you move your foot, you can adjust it forward. I like my heel in the crease of where the headrest lifts. Foot is flat here. We're gonna come with inner thigh pulls. So abs are pulled in, pull the carriage towards you, resist it back. Pull it towards you and back. Now working that inner thigh. I am on a blue spring because we are doing a minute here. And I know after about 40 seconds, you're gonna really feel that inner thigh kick on. But remember, this is your workout. You can adjust the spring if you need to, make it heavier, whatever you feel you want. So feeling that inner thigh work, we just work the outer thigh, balancing it out with the inner thigh. "20 seconds. I told you about that 40-second mark. You really start feeling it. My left side is working super hard, stabilizing me. 5, 4, then we're gonna lift our heel. Next one, pull it in, lift the heel. Little pulls in and out. We're only here for 30 seconds. Heel stays lifted. Try to control it, not hitting your box. Use that breath. 5 seconds. Then we're gonna hold it in for pulses for the last 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, hold it in, just pulse. Ooh, feel those inner thighs. Left side hurts just as much as the right side, stabilizing that body. Breathe it out. 10 seconds. Yes, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring that carriage in. Bring that knee back to the box. Carefully hinge yourself back. Take a moment, maybe roll those ankles behind you. And before we go over to the other side, we're just gonna turn onto that kneeling position onto our box. Hands are gonna come to the shoulder blocks. Now again, we're in kind of like a puppy pose here, a little bit of an incline at the shoulders. So we're gonna come for a set of push-ups here just to get that upper body working and a nice incline push-up. So you're gonna bring those elbows wide and push it up. So very supportive push-up, building that upper body here, just taking a moment before we go on to that other side. Abs are pulled in, you're getting that big chest stretch. When you come down, really feel that stretch and then push yourself up with power. Abs are pulled in, this is a flat back move here. 15 seconds. Last one here. Bring it all the way up and sit your hips on back. All right, we're gonna rotate over to the other side, carefully on that box, make sure it's stable. We're gonna go ahead, find ourselves in that 4-point stance. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are back. When you're ready, the outside leg for me is my left leg now. We're gonna go ahead, externally rotate it, open it out to the side laterally, and bring it back up. So rotation of the hip, mobility work. Swinging your hips square underneath you when you bring that leg behind you. Abs and ribs are connected. Your upper body weight is equally distributed. Micro bends in those arms. Don't lock out those joints. We're down to the last 20 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Next time your foot comes over to that shoulder block, hold it there. You're going to lower and lift it. Square the weight out between you. Try not to hike the opposite side, just lowering and lifting. Halfway there. Twenty seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring that knee in. Woo. Come down into child's pose. Take a moment. Roll those shoulders. All right, coming back to our 4-point stand. This is where I'm going to take my leg, bring it to the carriage, maybe move my inside leg a little bit over. Come up to a high kneel. Left leg is externally rotated. Abs pulled in, squeeze the glutes. When you're ready, inner thigh pulls in towards the midline and resist. So this is our last full minute round. Then we have 2 30-second rounds. And then we are going to finish this class with a beautiful stretch. Last 20 seconds. This is where you should really feel that inner thigh starting to talk to you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you have that carriage in, lift the heel. You're pulling it in and out for 30 seconds. Not pulses yet. That's the next round. The shakes are beginning. 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you just give me little pulses? Woo! Little pulses. The shakes are real. Breathe it out. Drop your heel if you need to. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let that carriage go. Bring your hands down to the box. Sit yourself back. Give yourself a moment into that child's pose. And then one more time, we're carefully going to turn, face our shoulder blocks. Now this time, we're going to come into that puppy pose. My knees are going to come further back. I'm going to allow my upper body to stretch, really elongate. Try not to sit too far back on your hips. You might fall over, so just be aware of where your body is. I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to thread it under my left hand. Look under my left armpit. It's a big rotational stretch. The upper body did a lot of stabilizing work today. Again, bring my right hand back to the shoulder block. Left hand's coming underneath, looking underneath my right armpit. Really giving myself pushing away on that shoulder block as I pull onto the opposite rail. You're going to rotate yourself back to the center. If your headrest is up, please place it down. You're going to walk either your right or left foot. Walk your hands in front and give yourself a lunge stretch. Now you can move this any way you want. Move your hands further away from you. Maybe even slide your foot up further. Maybe even bend your elbows. Bring your knee out to the side to get deeper into that glute stretch. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. You can walk your hands back up. Bring that knee up. Maybe bring your hands back to the shoulder block. We're going to walk that opposite foot out. For me, that's my left. Come into that runner's lunge position. Walk my hands out a little bit more, get a little deeper. Maybe bring the knee a little out laterally towards the side. Get a deep glute stretch here. As you get deeper, maybe you can sink and bend your elbows. Hold this position for another 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring yourself back. Hands come to the shoulder blocks. Knees come in, and I'm carefully going to step myself into the well to carefully get off, and then step myself out. That concludes today's reformer workout. This was our lower body box burn. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll meet you on the reformer. Bye.